The essence of Good Friday or Easter, the Bible said in Gospel of John 3:16, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son. I think before God could say such a thing, he would have seen the world going through a trauma or one particular problem before giving his Son to save the world. Now, he said, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whomsoever believed in him will not perish, but have everlasting life. So Jesus was actually given to save the world from trouble, problems, trauma, tears, death, and so on. So, in a time like this, the world should always remember, take their mind back at why was Jesus given? Jesus was given to save the world from not perishing, from not dying in the hand of the devil. So that is the essence of Easter, and that is the essence of Good Friday. And it was on the Friday that Jesus was crucified. So it's like the Bible is asking you, put me in the remembrance of my word. So the whole world show, like, okay, this is not like we're trying to show the world picture, but trying to take the main thing. The Bible says obedience is better than sacrifice. People go about the sacrifice and not about obeying what actually happened that day. So God wants people to obey what he said. They say, if you believe, you will not perish. A lot of people are perishing. He said, whomsoever believe in him will not perish, but have everlasting life. The first thing we must do, he loves us and gave us his Son. We ought to love him and believe in what he said. You don't need to have so much before you give. The little you have can actually turn into something. The Bible says little one will become 1,000. So no matter how little it takes, the widow does not have, and the widow of Zarephath does not have anything. What she have was just the one she could eat with her son, and she said, and they will both die. But the man of God said, give me that little one you have. That's Elijah. He said, give me that little one you have, and God will multiply it. And she did. But remember, she was trying to withhold that little, and that is exactly what the Africans or Nigerians are doing. They are trying to withhold. Anytime you withhold from the little we have, you end in penury, in debt, in disappointment. People want to have enough before they give. You don't need to have enough before you give. With the little you have, it can turn your life into anything. And giving is not all about giving to pastor alone. There are certain things you give to pastor. Are you hearing me? Giving to your pastor is like, okay, I'm sowing a seed where the ground is fertile. This man has something that can easily make this thing to work out. And individual people also out there, they also pray. But you don't know the kind of anointing they're carrying. But the one on pastor can easily work faster. That is the reason why pastors are always asking you to bring. So giving is based on the love of Christ in humanity. So where love is, there is receiving and there is giving. The first thing the nations and the leaders should focus on, the first thing is God. When you put God first, and God will put you first. Nigerians, the nation, should always know that there belongs to God, and the nation also belongs to God. So before you can make use of these two things, you must inquire from the owner of it. You don't just wake up, boom, in the morning and say you're going to work. At least you talk to your father. Thank you for waking me up. The word does today have for me? And then he will speak. He said he give us our daily bread. So the nations does not know how to look back or ask God, what do you have for us? We should focus on what God has for Nigeria now. And what does God have for Nigeria? Knowing him first before knowing his act. People go for the act of God and not for God. Seek ye first the kingdom and his righteousness, and every other thing shall be added. So if we are actually focused on God, God will give us the most perfect wisdom of how to live our everyday life. So what we need is the wisdom of God on how to go about Nigeria, or not how Nigeria will go about us. So we need God to tell us where or what does God has for Nigeria at this time. Their focus, number one, should be on Christ. He's the way, the truth, and life. If someone could just walk up to you and say, I'm the way, what do you need to do? You look for him, which means you actually point to the way. The reason why a lot of youth are just relaxing because maybe they are tired from getting the right person or the right way or the right pastor that can actually point where is Jesus standing. Is he standing at the left hand side or the right hand side? Because everybody is looking for food. So maybe they are tired, maybe the truth is not coming the way they want. But the truth is, you can't just find the truth with human mind. You need the mind of the Holy Spirit to do that. You can't search by the say or who say. You can only search by God said. Ask, it shall be given unto you. Matthew 7:7. So people should learn how to ask God a way out. Not you just wake up, you just want to come to Galaxy TV to look for the job. And why your job is not in Galaxy. And maybe by the time you come now, they now give you a place to sweep. Meekness is not there to sweep. Because God might present the sweeping first to humble you before they can give you something better. But nobody want to do that. So everybody would just want to become a billionaire these days. And God, the grace and the blessings of God comes through humbleness and meekness. So the youth should always look on Jesus, who will direct them through the spirit of humbleness and meekness. Because what you're looking for may actually come through something foolish. The Bible says God uses the foolish things of this world to confound the wise. So the lifestyle of God is based on patience, humbleness, and grace.